They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but today we're gonna try and teach all you old dogs a new trick. And this is it. It's Exact Color by Sashco. It's a color match caulk. We use this on every single one of our painted jobs. We'll show you, why you can use it and how to put it together. Have all of our parts and pieces out here on the bench. We have the base, tintable base. We have our tip that we'll end up putting on, a thickener, a little syringe here, and a cap. So we're going to be making a color today called Shaded Whites by Farrow & Ball. We're working on this big kitchen and everything is painted this shaded white. So it's not exactly white, it's not exactly beige or almond. So like a standard selection of caulking from, say, Big Stretch, there's not a color that's close enough. So we need to get a custom color. We just did a blue last week. They don't really make blue caulk. So being able to make a custom color exactly matching whatever color you're using is great. So it's pretty simple. We'll take you step by step, but basically we're going to add our paint to this. We're gonna mix it up. We're gonna add our thickener, mix it again. We're gonna let it sit for a little bit and it's ready to go. So we'll take you through the steps and we'll show you what the caulk looks like. Our tube has all the instructions here. They're really simple. You just follow it step by step. So the first step is to cut the top of this off, right? And now we're gonna put our paint in here. So they call for 20 milliliters of paint or 15 milliliters of stain. And we've actually done this with stain and it works really well. So you see here they even have the 20 milliliter circled. So my paint's in a 5-gallon bucket. I just threw some in a little cup here. And we can suck it up. So we got our 20 milliliters there. We can put it into our tube. So essentially this is just like a really thin neutral base right now. It's thin enough that we can mix this paint in easily, and then we're gonna add the thickener later. So screw on our top, and we will shake for 60 seconds. I've actually rigged up a Sawzall to mix this before, but we'll give it a minute here. 1 minute timer. All right, so 1 minute is up. We can move on to our next step. I like to wrap this on the table to knock everything down. Open up our cap. You can see our color there. That's the color of the paint. So right now we have color matched, basically very thin caulk. We need to add a thickener, so it comes with this thickener. We're gonna add the whole thing, so we cut the tip off and squeeze it in there. The beauty of this is even if you're not painting the kitchen, let's say you're installing a kitchen that someone bought, you can actually take, a small piece to the home store, Sherwin-Williams, Benjamin Moore, get it color matched, get a little paint sample, and make your color match caulk. So once you add the thickener, we're gonna repeat 60 seconds of shaking. We shook our mixture here for 60 seconds and we let it sit for a half hour. So it needs a half hour to thicken up, but now it's ready to use. We can take off this cap and we can add this nozzle. So it comes pre-cut with a nice small hole, which is nice, and then it's actually graduated here, so you can, if you have some big gaps, you can caulk those as well. Pop it on here. We can load it up into our caulk gun. My favorite caulk gun, the Taj McConvoy Light. I think we made a video on this. Do you remember, John? No?
We can do it.
Put it in here.
Think we did.
No? I think we thought about it. So here's our paint. Here's our caulk. So sometimes the very end you get some that's a little bit lighter. But you can see we have a color match caulk. And it will change color over time. So sometimes it's a little bit lighter or a little bit darker. If you use the stain, it's going to be a lot lighter in the beginning. This is a white base. It's sort of like a, when you buy clear caulk. Clear caulk is white and it dries clear. So when this dries, you're going to get a truer sense of the color. We used it for stain the first time and thought it was totally off, but then we let it dry and it looked great. So this is a great product. It's available all over the place. We buy it online, but you know, you always want to have one of these in the van, and we keep you know, 6 of them in the shop because we're using them all the time. So any color you want to match, you can easily match it. And everyone likes to say that they don't need caulk, but really it's the finishing touch on any job. There's always a spot that needs it, and it looks better with it. So we use it, and we use the exact color by Sashco. So if you want to check this out, we'll actually have a link. You can get a pack from Sashco. This is going to have a bunch of different products. It's like an $80 or $90 value. If you're a pro, you can get a pack of this for free. That's how I got into Sashco products myself. So totally free, no shipping, nothing. Check it out and get your color match caulk, exact color. So thanks.
Don't forget to click the link in the description below to pick up your free sample kit.